Bring on the chaos, baby. Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. And everything is correct. Oh my god, everyone is in their box. I can't believe my luck. Holy crap, this is perfect. Yeah.
I was hoping for mayhem.
No ma'am. No ma'am. Wow. Well, yeah, welcome back, everyone. Thanks so much for waiting through the break. We have Mr. DAIKON right there. How you doing?
Hey. What's up, guys? Thanks for having me again.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you, man. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good stream. What have you been playing lately? Let's start off with that. What have you been playing lately? I want to know.
Well, I've been having a lot of streamer friends come visit New York, so I haven't been really playing like one game. It's more or less if they come over, we pick multiplayer games and whatnot. So we've been playing a lot of Super Nintendo games, whatever it could be, Mario Kart, NBA Jam, what have you. But alone, I've been starting. I finished a bunch of Metroid games, and I'm on to Mother 3.
Oh, nice! I love Metroid and Mother, so that's.
Yeah,
great.
I just got a GameCube with the Game Boy player that my buddy Sven brought from Germany, and I've been streaming that GBA off the GameCube, and it's been fantastic. So,
that's crazy.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. It's one of those.
I really have to do that sometime.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Exactly.
It's great. I love it.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
yeah,
this is a section of our show called Regarding Twitch. So what we do is a new thing that we've been doing, well, we're starting to do this week, is we're actually kind of extending our Regarding Twitch outside of just the experience of us four, because you kind of, you get us four, you watch all of our four channels, you kind of understand what's going on, what we've been doing all week. So I've decided to throw a guest into the mix from now on, and our first official guest of BitRant for the Regarding Twitch section, because we did have the Dropout Dragon on before, and we did have Tanez on before, and we have talked about other stuff, but the first guest of Regarding Twitch on BitRant is OfficialDAIKON. Definitely go and follow him up. I threw a few links for him up in the chat. And we're going to be discussing a few things, mainly to do with Twitch today. So this is pretty much relevant for all of you here. You're all hanging around Twitch.
Love it.
So first thing we're going to kick it off with is we're going to talk about the burnout of streaming games every day. Now, this is important not only to broadcasters, but viewers as well. So if you can see your favorite broadcaster kind of getting tired, maybe a little bit pissed off, maybe a little bit kind of like short with everyone. It kind of all comes down to this category and how you can kind of like help them through that and understand really what's going on behind that. So does everyone here, we all stream, how many days a week does everyone stream here?
Every day?
5 days.
Yeah, see, I do 7.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I should be doing 5.
I do 6 and yeah. I know how you feel. I should be doing 5 as well, but I do 6.
Yeah, you just get into that. Yeah. So.
Yep.
I mean,
it's pretty rough.
I can't count stream up as one day that I stream though, right? I can't consider that like a stream as in.
I mean, if you're live on that day.
Anytime you're on camera, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then 7.
7 then. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
See,
so, yeah,
it's
pretty
crazy
rough.
because recently I've been getting really burnt out with kind of like streaming and like I know that like Awesome Rash has been commenting on it recently. My streams have been more kind of like 5 hours long rather than kind of like the whole 8, because I feel like when I get to that, that 6 hour point, to make that kind of 2 hour stretch to make it into an 8 hour cast, it's like the last 2 hours of being at work. You kind of just want to go home at that point and you're done. So I don't know, before I've managed to do 14-hour casts and it hasn't phased me and whatnot, but yeah, you kind of had these periods of like casting in the year where you just kind of feel, you know what, there's no way that I can go for any longer and entertaining.
Right.
And it's
I mean, I've been doing a thing where I'm no longer, I decided to no longer cast for 8 hours. I'm going for 6 now instead, which has been doing me fucking miracles. Like I feel so dumb for like streaming for 8 hours every day now, because it just wasn't good for me, and I don't feel like I'm at my best when I'm live for 8 hours. Like other people can keep it up for forever, but I just seem to do better when I'm live for like 6, and then just leave it there.
I agree.
So yeah, that helped me a lot.
Yeah.
So don't go for too long.
I do 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and it's getting to the point. Like I was telling you guys earlier, I'm meant to be doing this Red Dead Redemption playthrough, and I don't have the energy, and therefore I can't put my all into it, and I don't want to do it. So my streams have been slowly sort of like 3-4 hours this week, and I feel like I'm not giving my viewers what they deserve. Not that like we don't owe our viewers anything other than what we want to give them. but
Mhm.
they're definitely not getting the quality they're here to see. So I think, yeah, maybe cutting down on my hours might be something I end up doing just so I can continue to keep that quality level high.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
need to get whatever Man
Yeah, I
versus
mean-
game is on.
Seriously, right? 50 hours? Oh my god.
That is crazy.
I mean, this is something that I heard Elegy talking about when he was live, and he was like, yeah, I never go over a certain amount because I only want to be live for as long as I feel like I can be entertaining, and that really resonated with me. Like, I feel like I've been, if I'm live for like 6 hours, I really start sort of declining, and I don't want to be live when I'm not at my best, because there's no point, I feel like. Like, I'm there to entertain people. I'm not there to bore them to tears or whatever.
right.
So, yeah.
I
yeah,
personally don't
that's-
have a schedule, so maybe I don't know. I mean, if I don't feel right, it's like going into work. Like, yeah, if you're not performing at your best, is that what the viewers deserve? And sometimes I feel like, you know what, I'd rather take that day off and come back strong.
Yeah, definitely.
'Cause that's what they deserve.
Definitely.
is you at your A game. You know, even though you are there because that's your schedule. But I feel like it's better to kind of make up that day and just take that one day to just really rest and just come back strong. Yeah,
I
that's-
agree.
That's how
I
I've
was
been
actually
kinda-
having a discussion. Yeah. Well, it's a good point to bring up. Like, I was having a discussion with a friend of mine before I went live today, and he was also saying like, yeah, I've been having some trouble lately, and sometimes I feel like maybe it's better to sort of take a break or whatever. And then I was saying to him like, maybe it's better that if you get to that point, instead of to continue and be all sort of grumpy, just cut it there and go, guys, my heart and soul is not in it right now. I think it's better if I take a break here, come back tomorrow, and be better than I am right now, and give you guys the entertainment I want to give you. I think that's a good point.
What about like
yeah.
let's say if you do run a 8-hour cast, what do you guys feel about doing like a 4-hour and then taking like a 2-hour break and coming doing?
Yeah, I was
I think it
thinking,
works well.
yeah, is that Carnage does that, doesn't he? He takes 4
Yeah,
hours,
he
a
does.
2-hour lunch break where he does his own thing, and then back the afternoon cast. And I'm going to try that, I think.
I'm very tempted.
I remember when Dan versus Game was doing it. Did 5
Dan
hours.
versus game. Do you mean Dan's gaming?
Dan versus game. Dan versus game.
We're all the same after a
Dan's
while.
And yes, Dan's gaming was
Dan's
good.
Gaming used to do 5 hours, then a 3-hour break, then 5 hours again.
Yep, and it works. Like unfortunately for me, that's going to be hard to do. Like I'd have to get up at 11 a.m. because I'm on American schedule, and in American schedule, 11 a.m. on my body clock right now is 4 in the morning. So I need to get up at that time to start at 12 to do 4 hours, to take a 2-hour break, to do another 4 hours because my parents go to bed at about 10 or 11. And
Oh,
when they go to
right.
bed,
I was about to say like,
I
when-
can't make noise, so I can't cast.
Oh, okay.
sounds like
So
you
that'd be
need to
hard.
move out more than anything else.
Yeah, I wish.
That's
you
hard to
know.
do.
Not going to get into
Yeah.
that situation, but yeah, I wish.
Because that's the thing, like we
Yeah,
we
complicated
stream-
things.
We stream for 7 or 8 hours. We take 5-minute breaks, and we don't want to take more than 5-minute breaks because as soon as you take 6 minutes, people are gone because you said you'd be 5 minutes and they're not here anymore.
Yeah,
So we're always under
absolutely.
this pressure to be back and on screen, and some of us eat on cast because we're like, we need to have lunch or we're gonna pass out because we don't have any blood sugar.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I like this idea of just saying, I'll be back in an hour, guys. Do your own thing, get yourself some lunch or breakfast or dinner or whatever time of day it is for you right now, and I'll see you all when I'm happy and healthy in an hour or two.
Mhm.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it seems
I might
like something
eventually do that.
Yeah, if I ever
it
get
sounds
into
like a
like
good
my own
plan.
place, it's something I'll do. It is something I'll do if I'm in my own space and I don't have to worry about noise levels. I don't have to worry about disturbing the flow of other people in the house, and just kind of just going for it really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like actually a plan. I hadn't really thought about that. That's definitely something I would try in the future.
God damn it, dog!
You're okay.
The
there.
dog is like,
Well, Shiny's managed to
Begging
hit
for
himself in
attention.
the face so far, so he's doing a real good job.
Oh my face!
Oh my god.
oh
Great
man.
job.
So Shiny, do you feel like Savannah helps alleviate your streaming pressure? Like, is it
Something
like,
like that? Yeah.
Oh man, beautiful. Sorry, I was just polishing up some of the elements of the stream there because we hadn't updated it since last time we had a guest on. So there you go, it's all fixed now. But yeah, I think it can be very tiring. It's rough because sometimes I think it's better to take like a full day's break or even 2 if you really have to. But then again, if you do that, you also feel like I don't know how you guys are with this, but sometimes I had some days I had to like take a break, and I was like, I didn't want to. You know, I got like fucking streamer withdrawal. I wanted to fucking
same.
get back
I'm
in
just
there. And...
like, I could be streaming right now. I don't want to be playing this video game by myself. I want to be casting it for other people.
Yep.
But it just wouldn't
yeah,
be fun. Like
I miss
it would be
I miss the
good
people
fun.
that watch and the interaction. Yeah, exactly. It's
And I love doing it. I really do love streaming, but you do get that slight bit of kind of like, I mean, I've woke up some days and I've left tweets and I've just said, hey guys, I'm not streaming today. Like I'm exhausted, I'm tired. And then you get to a certain point and you end up doing what you do anyway, because it's so much in the spin of things. So I get up and I just load up Hearthstone, I get onto it. And then, you know, later on in the day, you start to feel good, but you only realize that you can do a 2-hour stream at best, but you still want to do it. You still want to go in and stream it for everyone, even if you have that slight worry. What happens if people don't turn up? What happens if it's too late? What happens if everyone just thinks I'm not going live today because of the tweets I made? And, you know, and is it really worth it, you know, now? So, yeah, I try to aim for 7 days a week. I probably should be aiming for 6, but yeah, it usually turns out to be about 6 days a week, because I do end up taking that unorganized any day of the week it can be, obviously apart from Thursdays, and just say, you know what, today I am burnt out, I'm not going to do it today, tomorrow I'll be back. And it's usually
that 1 day a week I find is pretty crucial.
Yeah.
But what you just said there is exactly why I think you should take a scheduled day a week, because you said except for obviously Thursday. But what if you didn't take a break any time else during the week and you're feeling this on the Thursday? That's when you're boned, because you won't be able to take a break because you have a Thursday prior engagement. Yeah. That's kind of the reason why I would always schedule in 1 day off in the week at least.
Jesus Christ, Shiny, control your pet.
I love it. Savannah's just going mad right now. I love it.
The reason I like Thursdays though is that this is definitely a lot less intense than casting. It's nice to sit back and just let your thoughts trail. Now the reason I kind of wanted this to be like a rant show the way we had it is that there's a lot that gets on our chest as casters. There's a lot that we, you know, and we don't get to really talk to many people about it because we're public figures. And it's like, hey, you know, I'm really pissed off at a few things, but I don't really get to say anything about it because in the middle of my broadcast on my own, breaching out what I'm kind of annoyed about, nobody really wants to know about any of that kind of stuff. But 4 or 5 people that can come together and share thoughts on it and actually be intelligent about it and have a discussion and a debate and, you know, kind of throw it all out on the table, that's something that people, you know, clearly want to see. And it's something that kind of helps really to have that kind of day off type feel where it's like, you know what, I'm pissed off. There's been a few trolls in the chat. There's a few idiots around, you know, people have just been running rampant or God knows what, you know, and it's nice to just be able to just forget about all that and actually run a show where you know that you're with a few other people that share that and they can share that, you know, they had the same kind of experiences. Yeah. The one chat I do envy though is Rams, because Ram has just got the scholars of Twitch in his chat. It's wonderful. I never
That's
seen
because Ram is a
I
scholar.
appreciate that I cater to a very select people who have to want to listen to what I'm saying to kind of understand anything that's going on, and I don't have time for idiots.
Yeah.
So it filters itself eventually.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
But at the same time, that means I have to keep up, like, I feel sometimes I have to keep up a very intellectual level of conversation just generally, and it's tiring. Like, having a brain hurts.
You should talk to Shiny about that. I mean, he hasn't got one, so I mean, maybe you could, you know, find a middle ground.
Shit! Wow. Damn, son.
You always look so offended when I say something, and then 5 minutes later, he'll throw some shit back at me about being British or something.
But no,
what was it earlier with
God.
the guns?
My chat is also full of food all the time, which when I'm not taking a lunch break and can only have enough time to prepare myself a slice of toast for lunch, is horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just always, oh, look at this delicious thing what I ate yesterday. And then it's like, well, I couldn't find the peanut butter today, so this toast's nice and dry.
I had nothing. Yeah. Yep.
But I find it like now because it's summertime, I'm gonna try to do a day where I can just disconnect from everything. I'm talking social media, what have you, and really reflect on the whole week as a whole, and spend time either with friends, or just go out to like a park and just sit and just reflect on that whole week, just to kind of recharge myself.
I can recommend that after every stream. I finish my stream at 4 p.m. GMT because after my stream, I go and pick up my girlfriend from work and I walk through the park. It's about a half-hour walk there and back. So I've got, after my stream, I just go outside. I'm not near a computer. I'm not near people berating me or asking me questions or anything like that. It's just me by myself, and then family time on the way back.
Yeah.
And then I can go back to Twitch emails and things like that.
I think it's very important to kind of like go away from it for a little bit, because like, let's say, as much as I know we like casting every day of the week, I think you just get all these things that come through every day, and kind of like you get intimidated by it, and you just need to take some time away, which could be a day, could be several hours, just to kind of recollect yourself and come back strong.
That's something I need to do. I'm so in it right now. I'm kind of in that. Co-Carnage, I know he had this big phase where he was casting like 17 hours a day and then sleeping. Like, and I'm kind of moving towards that kind of phase where it's like not necessarily casting, but I'm on my computer all the time, and I'm always in Twitch like 17 hours a day, and I don't get out. I don't get.
You're always doing it in the dark as well. I have you've picked a great time slot for your stream, but I have no idea how you can be awake and conscious in the dark and then go to bed, make itself dark, and then wake up.
You remember before I got the green screen, I got blackout blinds, so every hour of the day for me was just dark. Every hour of the day, and I lived without light for months and months and months, and I got to a point where I just couldn't do it anymore. That adds to the fatigue a lot. Like, it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Like, we're not nocturnal creatures.
I can only imagine.
You know, and it's like you get so much more exhausted from sitting in the dark, and it's a killer. Like, I ended up sitting in the light because it's so much less kind of like depressing, and it's less kind of like, it doesn't personify that feeling of you are alone in a dark room so much so that when you've got the lights on, and it feels more like a studio now, and I can do my job, so to speak, properly.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's very important. So as a kind of a quick overall broad note for broadcasters, and something I still need to get into, don't be scared to take a break. If it's going to add to the quality of your show in the long run, that's the important thing. And if it's going to add to your own well-being as well in the short or the long run, that's a very important thing, because that is exactly what people are watching, your personality. So that's got to be it first.
Like, if people have day jobs like I do, I work 40 hours a week, and on top of that, you want to add like 6 to 8 hours of streaming a day.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's brutal right there.
That is brutal.
That's very brutal. I've been through that one, buddy.
Yeah, so I try to find a day where
sounds
I'm
like
not
a bit much.
I'm streaming, so.
And it's hard as well. Like, when I first started Twitch, I was working as a baker, and it's hard to kind of transfer that and saying, okay, well, I was working 3 days a week, and those 3 days a week that I was working, 3 or 4, and I was working from 2 in the morning till 10 in the morning. I'd take a 4-hour sleep, and then I'd broadcast from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I'd take a 4-hour sleep and then go to work, and it was just so sick. I got so used to it, basically. But when I quit that job, I still found that I couldn't take the hours that I was at the bakery and that the hours that I was doing streaming and just combine them all into streaming, because streaming is so exhausting. It's so exhausting to just like accommodate to so many people every day and be like, okay, this message, game message, email, oh my god, everything. And it does get overwhelming. Even when you're very used to it, there's still a lot of stuff to manage.
Yeah, because everything's always at the same time, which is definitely very intense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that many messages, so I can't imagine.
I get quite a few now. I've sent out sub emails, and I've said to people, hey, look, anything that's going on in your life that you need advice with, just email me. Like, I've got time in the day to deal with it. And people are sure of shit, they've been doing that. So I've been getting a lot of messages, and I'm really, it makes me happy though to kind of help people out. I love, that's why I originally was on Twitch, to help people out with like advice and card games and whatnot. And that's what I was there for. So I'm kind of leaning a bit back to that, but more with kind of like personal issues and real life stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. The next kind of topic, go on.
No, I think I was about to say, like, I think that I think that pretty much covers it there. I mean, it's pretty clear. Like, if you don't take any personal time, you're gonna pay the price. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Absolutely.
And going back to like what the whole topic was, like, what if you feel like you're burnt out on a game per se, or was it just streaming?
Either game or just streaming in general. So
everything
like,
in general.
At some point, I've, like I said, you get to a point where you're just like, I don't want to play this anymore. Please don't make me play this anymore.
Right.
And you should definitely stop then as well, because again, it's just the quality of your cast. You're going to hate it. Your viewers are going to hate it. and you're not going to want to play the game anymore. And games are amazing, and you should always want to play.
Right, I agree. And this is why I kind of like,
Yeah,
when
it's
I
supposed
play,
to
I
be-
usually play one game, and the next day I'll play something else, and then like kind of take turns, so it doesn't become that
Yeah.
where I'm playing the same game every day, and it just feels like
Yeah, that's why I
I'll
have a
get burnt out.
schedule like. Yeah,
like
I
the
definitely
Monday
agree.
to
That's
the
why I
Monday.
have a.
Another big thing is
Yeah.
outside of broadcasting, besides taking breaks and all that stuff, is you need to make sure that everything outside of Twitch is balanced.
Yep.
Mhm.
If there's stuff you need to take care of, or you're falling behind in something, because if your life is out of focus, it's going to spill into your broadcasting.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's always going to be on your mind as well. Like, it's going to be, oh my God, I can't believe that after this cast, I've got to go and do this, and I've got to go and do that, and I've got to go and do this. And when nobody's excited thinking about that kind of stuff, it's like, oh my God. And you can't entertain people, stuff like that. Get it done before the broadcast, just get it out the way.
Mhm.
And also, in terms of like a game, like I always find that the best advice that you can throw is if you are getting burnt out, so to speak, on a game, like if you are finding that a game you are not enjoying, you are not having fun, you can't do it anymore, quit the game, pick up another one, and
Right.
be entertaining and be excited with it. I switch games so often, and I do it to kind of give a little bit of a new vibe into the cast and just throw something in. And when I really can't find anything else to play, and I want to talk to people like we do on BitRant, I pick up Hearthstone, and I create funny decks, and I do stupid shit with that. And I try to be inventive and fun with it.
Mhm. I agree.
It's-
Yeah, I mean that's a good one.
Yeah.
It's just off time for
I get it.
yourself.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
I quit. I reach
s-
quick wins all the time. So
Yeah.
So the next
I
kind of
can
topic
certainly
we're going
see
to do, kind of a bit of a more of a quick question, I think. Do you still play games for fun off cast? I'll shoot to you first, Icon.
no.
No, you don't.
If I'm playing a game, why not stream it? That's kind of the thing I do. The way I play games is exactly how. That's why I kind of sit on the couch and play it, because it's exactly how I would play off cast. So,
Hmm.
the way I play it on cast is exactly the same. So why not stream it?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
Mhm.
I actually the original answer to that question for me was no, I don't. But the only games I will play offline is if other people like in this group or other streamers are like, hey, we're messing around on Guns of Icarus like for a little bit, or do you want to come hop in? And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll come hop in. Or we're on GTA, and I'll kind of come into another cast and join the GTA game. But I'm still technically kind of on a stream, so to speak. I'm on a stream and I'm enjoying it because it's being streamed, and I'm doing stuff on screen to try and be entertaining, even if people can't hear me. Like when Andrew Arcade streamed GTA 5, I stole his car. In the first half an hour of his stream, he was chasing me around, and I trashed his car and everything, and everyone was enjoying it. So it was pretty fun just to kind of be that troll on GTA for a bit. And then there was a few other games I got involved in as well. It's just a lot of fun, like Xenoverse with Gary today. I came in through his cast and invited him to do a fight on Xenoverse, and it was pretty fun. And people were kind of trolling Gary over it a little bit, and it was exciting for me
Yes,
because
they
I was
were.
giggling like a big kid, and Gary was just like, "Fuck this, fuck that." It was great. It was great.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I personally do it. Mostly stuff that I mean, I stream only the things that I want to play. I'm not going to stream something that I don't feel like playing. Like that won't happen because fuck that. I won't be able to do that. So I won't be able to keep that up for very long. So I refuse to. So sometimes when I'm streaming a game like Bloodborne, for instance, there's certain content which I didn't get to, which I didn't feel was important to stream because it was a drag or because I knew it was going to involve me running the same path like 50,000 times, etc. I'll do that. Maybe grinding gear in Token Kiwami or in Monster Hunter, that kind of stuff. I don't see the point in constantly streaming that. I could, I just don't want to because I also enjoy doing that by myself. And what Pew said, like playing multiplayer games with other streamers is always fun, so I really enjoy doing that as well.
But aside from that, the only game I really play off cast and give a shit about is Hearthstone, and that's it. Other than that, that's
You're
just
really
kind of
hooked on Hearthstone.
Oh, I'm hooked. Absolutely
Yeah, he is.
hooked. I love that game. Even people who don't like card games, I'd advise them to it because Blizzard have created such a good formula with it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
But
Yeah,
for
I
me,
didn't for the
was like-
longest time. I was doing the same thing. I never played games off cast anymore. I just never did it. But now I've kind of started to do it. Just it's you time, it's downtime. Just relax. You know, you don't have to really worry about the broadcast running. You can just kind of just melt a little bit and chill.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I might start
Yeah.
doing that after I set up my computer, but as of right now, this can't even run anything. So it, like I said, it takes 80% of my CPU to run OBS alone.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
so-
man, yeah.
Yeah,
so
that
I
blows,
can't play
dude.
anything. So maybe once I get that new computer set up, I may be able to start playing games with other casters and whatnot on my
Yeah.
off time. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, like,
Yeah.
I'm playing games offline, and I'm sat there thinking, I could be streaming this. Like, I'm tired and I'm enjoying myself, but I'm thinking, somebody else could be enjoying this as well. And it's starting to stop the thing. Like, all I'm doing now is playing things like Guild Wars offline, because it's just something that no one's gonna miss. It's not content that I'm like, as I do a lot of story-based content, it's not a spoiler or anything. No one's ever gonna skip an episode, so to speak, if I'm playing Guild Wars offline. But yeah, I've got a couple of games that I'm just sat there thinking, I want to play this, but I've got to wait until I can fit it into my schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, this is why I'm kind of missing the fact that I'm no longer playing a game like Honor Tournament or Tribes, because those are games that that you can play round after round after round after round, and it's always going to be slightly different, and it's not going to be like, oh, I should be streaming this because story content or whatever. It's just something you can just do. That's why I can't wait for the new one to come out, or for Overwatch or whatever. It's going to be great for that for me. Even
That's
here,
kind of another reason why I just don't do MMOs anymore. Because if I can find a good one, I get so hooked on it. Like when I was playing Arcade, it was really cutting into my broadcasting time, and that's when I had the other job as well. So it was really getting bad.
Mhm.
Luckily, the game kind of fell through for me. So
I mean, the arcade looked like it had a lot of potential.
it did. It really
And then Tryon came along and was like, oops, we've Tryoned all over it.
Yeah.
much.
We've trialed all over it. Wow.
Oh, it was so good at first.
Arcade was incredible at first. I really love the concept behind it.
Would you guys stream MMO?
I stream MMOs
I've-
all the
You
time.
do?
Tried. I'm not an MMO streamer.
But I've only stuck so far to ones that are very sort of single player heavy. I don't tend to play with, like, I don't do PvP, I don't do sort of group v group or anything like that. So the Secret World and Star Wars, the Old Republic, anything that has a sort of dialogue cutscene before each quest, because like otherwise it's just me clicking buttons and then lights go ping and then I click more buttons and things like that, and that doesn't appeal to me as much. It won't keep me invested, and then I can't keep other people invested is the thing.
I'd stream one, I'm just not playing one currently. I want to play Elite with Ram, so
Yeah,
that's going to be a
fun.
thing.
Nice.
I
Oh,
mean,
Elite
that's
Dangerous?
That's an MMO. So.
Yeah.
I kind of want to look at that. I don't know though.
It looks
Should
to
look
me
at it.
like
It's good.
Farming Simulator in space, which is why I'm worried not to play it.
So kind of like Eve.
You do it because you do Kerbal and you do fucking Sims and shit like that. You'd be
That's
fine
not
with it.
farming.
It's not
nothing
the
like
same at all.
Okay,
no.
a simple question. Would you play Farming Simulator on your cast and make it a thing and enjoy it? I can see you doing it is the thing.
But
Yeah.
that Elite Dangerous. Maybe I just don't know enough about Elite Dangerous.
Anywhere where you have to captain anything, you will be fine.
Am I captaining a farm? What the hell? Why would
Captaining
you-
a ship.
It's more like you run your own private ship and you're privateering around the universe. So you pick up missions to do, and just imagine if you're Han Solo is basically what you can do. You can Han Solo it. That's Elite Dangerous. You can choose to be Han Solo if you want, or you can just be that trucker guy who trucks materials from A to B and never breaks any laws, or maybe only tiny ones, or you can be a pirate, or
Oh,
you can
that's
be
boring as
elite
sin.
fighter combat man.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
people
boring.
love that. People play Truck Simulator all day.
Yep.
There are people like that who love that.
My preferred role in Elite right now is to just fly and then see what interesting things I can see, take a photo of the interesting thing, and then sell that photo.
Yeah, that's
It's not quite,
And as an
it's not
explorer,
quite
you can
the sort
actually
of
do
like
that.
But yeah, you can get paid for exploring and scanning systems, and you go off and fly into black holes, and you say, "Hey, this is what happens when you fly into a black hole."
yeah. I'm more of the Han Solo type thing. I go around and I salvage things. probably illegally, sell it for a profit, go back and do it again.
I am totally the
sort of
guy that
skirt
would
the law.
just come up and beat the shit out of you guys and steal it.
See, you'd be a
Look,
pirate
there's
then.
Gary
That's something you can
Farman's
totally
and
do.
stuff. I want that stuff. Let's go get that stuff.
See, but you'd fuck up if you do it with me, though, because I'm actually spent all my money in upgrading my ship so I could go to more dangerous things and pick up more stuff. So, but yeah, that's something you can do. We can get in a fight over that. That's definitely something. I sell slaves, yes. You want discount slaves? I sell slaves.
Wow.
It's just like Reign of Kings all over again, except I was the slave. We need to do
I'd
that.
sell. I sell the
Reign
shit out
Kings
of
was so
Pew.
funny.
I still need to
he's
play
half off,
Black
guys.
Flag. That's what I need to play. I need to play Black Flag.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think you'd like that.
Oh, pirates! I love pirates.
Yeah, well, you can be a space pirate if you want. Not the Metroid kind, but you can do it.
Not the.
Do you ever
Metroid
stream? do you ever stream any MMOs at DAIKON?
No, I've not, because
you?
I only play consoles. Yeah, mostly consoles. So
Oh right. Well, the Elite Dangerous is coming to Xbox One if you have one. I don't know.
no, I don't have an Xbox One, nor do I have a PS3 or PS4.
Yeah.
It's mostly retro.
there you go.
Aside from Wii U, yeah. And but
Have you
Fair
got
enough.
a Wii U?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do Splatoon, man. That game looks like fun.
is it? I don't know.
It looks like fun. I think it looks like fun.
I'm not sold on it either, but I'll check it out once it becomes
Like,
cheap.
it's a lot of money for what looks like fun, but not a massive amount of fun.
I heard it's not even complete yet.
Yeah, they're bringing in
My
like, the
problem-
ranked mode was released the day after because they kind of put a delay on it, and then there's more maps and content coming out later, but only for ranked mode, and they're only bringing in like private matchmaking, but for ranked mode. It's all kinds of weird. Nintendo's an enigma.
My problem with it is kind of the fact that it seems to have the Mario Kart / Smash Bros syndrome for me, where I'll play it intensely for a week or two, and then it'll sit in my drawer and cost me $60 that I don't do anything with anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's probably worth getting on a discount, to be fair.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I don't play Mario Kart 8 as much anymore either. You just get so burnt out on it because you just play for hours and hours and that's it. You kind of get burnt out on it.
Yeah, and it just sits there now, and it costs me a shit ton of money that I don't have. So yeah.
Although Mario Kart
I mean,
8 was
there's nothing
fun.
wrong with that, but
Yeah.
it is. It's a great game. That's the problem with it. Like, it's a great game, but it's not worth the. For
It's a
me
great game.
personally,
That's
it's
the
not
problem
worth
with it.
investment. Yeah, well, that is the problem with it, because I do want it. Is my point. Like, I do want to play it, and I do kind of want to spend the money on it, but I shouldn't.
Right.
Because I shouldn't.
I don't know.
That's the
I've seen some streams of Splatoon. I don't know. I just don't think it's definitely something for me.
Yeah. I'm not sold on it. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe if the
I think
maps
I'd
were
enjoy it, but I don't know how
The
long.
maps just seem really small.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. I haven't really looked at that either. To be honest. So, yeah.
It's a
Think about
competitive multiplayer shooter for me. Doesn't do anything for me.
See, that's the thing. I love multiplayer
But
shooters.
Overwatch, on the
I
other hand,
Well, see, the only reason Overwatch
like-
is because the same reason I like Hearthstone. It's going to be a simplified but highly polished version that I can play with you guys. I'm not going to play it with other people.
Pew
You're
had
gonna do
that-
Hearthstone
fair enough.
ladder?
No, God, fuck that.
Oh, you gotta get on the ladder. You gotta get on that ladder. Arena as well. That's
No.
good fun.
like that. I would never do that either. But you kind of have to in Hearthstone, though.
I
If you
don't know
don't,
what
you...
I'm doing, and it's going to be very obvious very quickly to anyone watching.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of streams of that. I just never touched it myself, so I may consider. There's,
Right.
a lot, there's a lot of games that I've yet to play because I haven't played any PC games in so long. That should be exciting.
There's so many games I want to try now. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's just not enough time, man.
This is where I'm kind of
There
glad
isn't,
that
there
I
are-
do retro consoles because they're already out. You know, I don't have to worry about, or I have to spend another X
I've
amount
kind
of
of
money.
been on a retro kickoff cast, actually. I've been playing a lot of Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
love
it's
it.
good stuff.
I love
Super
it.
Nintendo is
And
great
it's right
games.
there. Oh yeah.
Very true.
I'm
No,
trying,
I'm
I'm trying to
very-
beat some of the games I never could as a kid, and I still can't beat them, and it's pissing me off.
I find that
Oh,
the
man.
games that were easier for me when I was a kid is much harder now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
I have no patience for it either. I'm like, what the hell? I used to spend
What's the-
hours playing this.
As a kid, you could spend 10 hours just smacking your face against the same thing, and it'd be like, oh, that's 10 hours that I'm going to do again tomorrow because I've got 10 hours free time. But
Yeah.
now it's like, well, This is literally wasting my life. I'm aware of the passage of time and morality of man, and I can see the hours ticking through the sandglass as I just do the same thing over and over again and get nowhere.
God, you just
Oh,
made me
God.
really depressed.
I'm very good at
You
that.
just made me
I'm very good at
so
making people
depressed.
Wow.
Fucking 30 over here, and you're like, oh, man, I'm feel myself like wrinkling now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Shiny, you're
man.
already wrinkling. What are you talking about?
The fuck?
I think a good thing to keep in mind.
This is all smooth.
Don't worry,
I'm talking
Shiny.
about,
It
I'm
is
talking about
very
the after
smooth.
dark Skype calls. Don't ask anyone else.
Hey.
Oh my.
Those.
Regarding the SNES games, I think it's very good to keep in mind as well that these are games that were made very difficult to make sure that you enjoyed them for longer. So some of them can actually be very difficult as well.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's something.
And we didn't have money to
That's something
purchase
to-
a new game every week.
There wasn't.
Yeah,
New
they
game
had to
didn't
last
come
a
out
lot
every
longer.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months for the next development, so you had to make it last that long.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just playing Crash Bandicoot over and over and over again. Like I would consistently like the thing is though is I'm very convinced that I had ADD as a child and I couldn't it just didn't get found until very late. So like I think I played through Crash Bandicoot 1 about 80 times and I just forgot the experience. Every single time I did it, I just went back in and just did it again. And it's like Crash Bandicoot 1, I haven't played this in a while, and realistically it's only been like 35 minutes. But yeah, let's do it again.
Mhm.
So yeah. And Tekken as well. Love
Yeah.
Tekken.
Oh god, Tekken, yeah.
Played the shit out of
Oh,
Tekken.
I've never been on. I'm Soul Calibur guy. Love me some
Yeah.
Soul Calibur. Oh my god.
Soul Calibur. That was what,
Soul Calibur's
Dreamcast?
great.
Dreamcast,
It
right?
was the original was on PlayStation.
Oh, it was.
well played. And then
Isn't the Dreamcast one? Isn't that Soul Soul Edge or something? No. There's another game that's like in the Soul Calibur universe, but it's like an adventure game. I don't know what that one's called though. That's
There's
also
so
a thing.
many of
but
them.
it is-
By the way, Shiny, you're
not- it's
an
not-
August boy?
31st.
August 31st?
Just made it. Just made it.
Wow. I'm
Just
August
made it.
11th.
Oh, my August brother.
Ah.
You guys are both you guys are both over 30, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I am 30, sir.
You're 30.
I'm not
Okay,
over
fine.
30
I'm
yet.
over 30, sorry.
Time works, but yeah.
These young kids in here, Daikon,
Yeah, I feel you.
they don't know this.
I mean, I'm only
They don't know-
25, so I
They
can't
don't know
really.
about that 16-bit, man. They don't
Nope.
know.
Or the 8-bit at that 8-bit.
Oh, the 8-bit. That's
See,
true,
I
yeah.
played NES. I played NES. To be fair.
Yeah,
to be
no,
fair,
I
I
want
played
to
on
hear
the
from you.
What?
Babyface.
What the fuck?
Babyface.
My nephew was like 8 years older than I, so he had a NES. So
Oh, okay.
played it when in
Babyface.
his house.
You have
Or,
to
well,
play the
cousin, I
Atari.
guess, I don't know.
Oh, the Atari.
See, I never got
2600.
Atari. That's
yes, sir.
Something I
Get
never
me some of
touched.
that Pac-Man action going.
I had an Atari. My granddad had an Atari. Yep.
Babyface. No one wants to know.
I played an Atari. I played one of those old keyboard-like things that you played the games off of the floppy disks that you put in the side.
That just
Holy-
makes you a hipster.
Yeah.
That's old. I played that when I was like 6. Hipster.
Oh, look, if you're not.
he was a hipster before it was
you're
cool,
not
guys. Don't worry.
29 and up,
Yeah.
all
Like
this
16
retro
years
shit
ago.
talked about make you a hipster. All right. You had
I've
to.
got a,
break
do you
that.
know what as well? I've got
You had to
a
be
big
there.
box. I've got a big box of floppy disk games that I've still got to go through. And for Christmas, my brother kind of noticed that I had this big box of stuff, and I've got this now, which is a USB floppy disk drive to play all these old games on, and to find just a way to get them to work on this computer.
DOS box.
That'll
you
be
go.
a cast.
Yeah,
going
DOSBox will do
through
it.
the box.
I still remember all
Yeah.
the interesting the power glove.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Oh my
Enius
God.
Advantage.
Oh,
Power
that was such
Glove.
a sexy looking thing when it came out.
Didn't work.
Advantage. Yeah, I was about to say like try
Tell me
playing
when you
playing a
did-
game with
when you
that.
put that thing on. Tell me you didn't feel like an amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Oh my god. And Super Scope was amazing as well.
What was that other thing? The controller for the Atari that was
Look,
just.
he doesn't even know. He's such a kid.
It was a ball.
It's like he's getting the power glove. Oh, he has the
No,
zapper.
he's-
Oh my god, he's got one. Oh, give me some of that duck hunt action. Oh, what we talking about though, Pew? The what?
It was like this controller, and it had like
Nice.
the way that you moved on it, it had buttons, and then this big ball, like this big crystal ball, and you used to put your hand on it, and roll it around.
Right, for like
I
golf game.
remember.
That's how you move. It was crazy.
Arkanoid used that too. Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
God,
no, Arkanoid used the spinner.
Yeah, with the scrolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Fucking
the
Pong with the
headband
spinner, though,
where
I
you're supposed
played
to
that
Control
one.
the game with your thoughts. No, I remember that.
Really?
That was like, yeah, back
Right,
in
it
like
was called-
the late '80s, man.
There's
It
no
was
way
called
that
playing
worked.
outside and pretend, right?
Say what?
It's called playing outside
No,
and
no, no.
pretending.
They actually made this and sold it.
That's what it's going to be, isn't it?
Oh,
Remember that
okay.
one game when it came out, guys? Remember that one game you used to play with your friends? What was it? Tag? Yeah, man, that was the shit.
Remember back in the
Cops and
day.
moments, yeah.
Shiny, remember the days that you actually begged your parents, "Can I go out and play?"
Man,
Yep.
remember before cell phones?
Yes.
I actually don't
Hey,
remember that.
I think. I think.
God.
Oh, you don't?
think,
I was.
think me and Gary are right on the edge of that.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
remember that.
remember.
But cell phones took a
No,
while
I
to
remember
really
the-
take off in my area.
Beepers.
beepers. Yes.
Beepers were huge, man.
See, beepers
Midnight.
were never
It was
big
all
here.
about your pager. You were the shit if you had a pager.
Yeah, and you have to go to a payphone.
Pages
and
were
call
never
them
that
back.
big here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, because it just gives you a phone number to call, so you have to go to some
Yeah.
sort of phone to call
Yeah,
them
yeah.
back. So it'd be a payphone or something.
And
Remember
when you could,
payphone?
Oh,
when you
man.
could get customized 8-bit beeps for you. That was amazing too.
Oh man.
Have that brick
awesome.
hanging off your belt.
It's crazy.
I miss it. And that's kind of the reason why I approach this kind of gaming is like, because that's how I grew up with the Nintendo. Is like I used to go to my friend's house and sit on a couch and you play. And this is kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
recreate it, on the actual consoles rather than using some sort of emulator or something.
I remember when I had an actual Pokédex. Like they sold the Pokédex as like a unit. I remember having one of them. Like it had all the 150 original Pokemon in it. And I don't think you can get your hands on them anymore, and they're worth quite a bit on eBay now because they're not produced. But it was a working Pokédex, like except it was in black and white and 8-bit, and it completely sucked. But it worked.
You spoiled motherfucker. Those were expensive as shit.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
looked at
dude,
those
I
and
have
my
one when I
parents
was
went like,
like,
no,
right,
that's
how
like a
much were
fucking
they?
$150. You're not getting that.
It wasn't
150
that much
bucks.
at the time. It was cheap as shit.
It was here. It was here.
Is
The
that
one
are
I
they-
saw was
do
like
they work
150
the
bucks.
card battlers? Remember those barcode battlers? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I remember them. When you
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah.
scan the stores. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like that? Like you scan.
I
a
think they just
barcode
had a
and you buy-
memory.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I think they just had memory with all the codes in it.
You went and scanned the barcodes, and it would spawn a
Yeah.
different monster depending on what barcodes you scanned. And you go to your friends and be like, I never had one of these things. I always went around with my mates, and he had one, and it would be like, oh my friend has just texted me on my this brick phone. He's like, if I go and scan the bleach in aisle 34, I'm gonna get a really overpowered Pokemon like thing. And I'm like, okay, let's go to Morrison's or Safeway at the time, and let's go scan some barcodes.
Oh,
This is it.
that's fucking great.
That was it. It's one of those things.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
That's
what is
fucking
this?
great.
It's a barcode battler.
Yeah, barcode.
Oh, that's
yeah,
the
I
thing.
definitely remember those, man. Holy crap! I never
Oh my
had
god.
one.
They're
A buddy of mine
expensive.
did.
That
You
was a
have to
trend
like
in the 90s.
slot it through the thing. Like you had to
I
pull it
remember
through
a
the
buddy of
slot,
mine
the
had
the
freaking-
barcode.
what is it?
Yeah, go through the barcode, and each card had like a stat, and then you battle against each other. Yeah,
Oh,
it was like I guess the old
That's
version of
fucking great.
Pokemon. I guess
Yeah.
Game Boy camera and printer.
That's great.
Yeah, Game Boy printer. I never
God.
understood that.
Game Boy camera and printer. Yep,
What's
that's
the point
a
of
thing.
that?
Uh,
You had your own little. It was terrible. It was
Yeah.
awful. Like the picture on screen didn't look too bad. You were like, this hasn't actually been rendered too bad. Then you printed it, and it just looked like a turd. Like
Here
it
we
was.
go.
Remember the paper itself is like this really thin.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah.
receipt paper.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
just like a receipt roll. That's what it came off.
well, yeah, exactly. You
there
put,
you
put
go.
the actual receipt paper in
Icon
there.
and chat. You remember that?
Oh yeah, ColecoVision.
Oh,
I
buddy.
love ColecoVision. That's the year.
I
where-
never had one, but a kid like two doors down. I would always stay at his house over the weekend, and we would play the hell out of that, man.
Jesus.
This was
ColecoVision.
actually released on my birthday, like around my birthday, August '82. Oh my god.
Retail
had one?
availability 1982.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
I wasn't even born then. Jesus fucking Christ.
Boing.
Boing.
Boing. I wasn't even born then.
Boing.
I wasn't even born then.
Boing. Oh my god.
What did the games look like on this thing?
Shit.
Yeah.
Just in a second.
I used to have one
Like, I
of
want
these
to see
FD
screenshots.
Where is it?
Oh, that's what it looked like. That's not too bad.
What?
I'm looking at games for it now. It's not too bad.
What?
Like it's you know, it's yeah.
This is one of the
could be
ones that
worse.
my granddad had. I'll link it in the chat. This is the one of the ones that. That's the one my granddad had. He had one of those.
2600, right?
My nan would play that. The Atari 2600.
The family compute. Oh my god!
I used
My
to have one of
grandma
those with the FDS.
Wow.
Let's have a look at that one.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
That's how the Zelda 2 and Mario Brothers 2 or Lost Levels came out. It came in the floppy disk.
Games
Oh
console.
god, I remember that
Oh,
one so
man.
well.
Even as a kid, I was on PC gaming, so
Oh my
there was
God.
nothing.
Yeah, me
Ever.
too.
God, I remember that
Me
thing.
too.
Oh,
I remember
yeah,
my
it's
dad
really
bringing
points
home
to
his really old monochrome black green monitor computer and playing scary ninja games and DuckTales.
Like
and everything.
they-
It was crazy.
You mean like the Apple II? Like that? Like black and green?
I don't know the brand of it. It's too long ago. I don't fucking remember the brand of the computer.
Remember
Sadly,
we used to
but
cut
it was
the hands off
it-
thieves? Those were the days.
it was like a monochrome screen, and we had a game where you were a ninja, and then later he got a colored screen like 4 years later, and it was
Oh,
like
Holly Ducks.
DuckTales
Dude,
on
I
it,
remember
that kind of stuff.
on my Atari 2600 one time, I placed. It was a Saturday morning, and I placed my bowl of cereal on the front of that thing like a tray, and
Oh my
my
god.
dad beat the shit out of me. I mean, I kid you not, he
Oh my
was
God.
so pissed. He was so pissed. He's like, "You know how much money I spent on that?" Oh my god, it was bad.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Do you remember the
It's
Atari?
Spartans.
Was it 58? No, 52. Yeah, 5200. Have you seen the controls for those things? This
Isn't
is
that the one with
I
the
haven't.
fuck tons of numbered buttons on it, or what?
Yes, it looks like a fucking cell phone.
Oh my god. Let's take a
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, I think I've seen this one.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus, I've never
exactly.
seen that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Five
Did you
D
call people on that?
Notice that there's the buttons on the side as well.
Even things
There's
like
buttons
this
on
in
the side as well.
planes.
I feel we're going to get a little bit down the road in this conversation. Do you remember those old phones that you used
Really?
to have to spin to dial them?
Oh god.
Rotary
It's
phone?
going to be one
I
of them
love
just hooked up to an Atari.
Remember what a Rolodex too? Oh my god.
Oh my god. A Rolodex? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a rotary phone somewhere around here.
It's great. I love it. Can't
Oh
beat
my
those.
god.
I do not have a rotary phone. I don't think I'll ever own one.
You can get mobile rotary
Oh,
phones
man.
now if you want.
Oh, Jesus, holy hipster. I just can't. I've seen videos of hipsters going into lectures with typewriters and getting kicked out because they're too loud.
It's a fucking typewriter.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Ah. Oh. God. I like how we went from games you play on Twitch and like the games you like to play off cast for fun to rotary phones and hipsters in class with
Yeah.
But it's just, no, I did say
natural progression of conversation, isn't it?
natural progression indeed.
Oh, that's
Pepperidge
beautiful.
Farms remembers all of this.
Pepperidge Farms remembers. Yeah. Goddamn. We don't even have that commercial here, Shiny, and I still know it. That's how famous that is.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh my god.
Never
We
been
never
on the
had
air
that
here.
here either.
No.
And I speak the goddamn
Oh, man.
language.
While we're getting back on topic a little bit, we did have one more thing to talk about here. I think Ram jotted this down. Setting up community events. What do you guys do, like community streams, and what kind of games do you play, and how do you choose who gets to play? Like out of your community.
It's significantly easier for me than everyone else because I do have the sub button, and it is a lot easier to be like, okay, here are my regulars, here are my non-regulars, here's who I'm playing with, here's who I'm not, and it's quite I can only imagine around about 3 or 4 of my regulars that aren't sub to me, and I know who they are. Like the dude is one of them. He's a regular. I have Hot Show as well. He comes in and he's not subbed either. Legion X Death. You know, all these guys and many more are not sub to me, but I know them as regulars. But it's a very kind of easy system to just say, hey, you have a sub badge. You know, you can come in the game because 90% of the people who come to my channel every day are sub to me. So if I do, that kind of system is really easy to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't have that.
easy.
That's true. I just remember. I have to remember, like, and I'm super bad at remembering names, so that's a bit of a challenge sometimes.
Yeah.
I do a Hunger Games system,
Oh,
Just lock people in a room.
Give them-
Whoever can come out.
pretty much.
yeah. Have them fight each other to the death.
Shiny, you've got the currency system on your channel. I don't know if you've had a chance to use this yet to like sort of divvy out prizes or positions.
We've used it for giveaways.
Yeah, so you've got this currency system. So like, if you were setting up a Minecraft server or something, you could like surely you could just be like anyone with over 1,000 points. I know you've been here long enough that you know what I.
Buy your way in.
Yeah.
I like it. Capitalism at its finest.
Sounds like the American way.
I've given out the shine bucks. Now it's time for me to take them back.
To break them back in. Yeah. Oh man.
That'd be cool, though.
Well, yeah.
I'll do like a weekly rental. You can't buy your way on. You can rent your way on.
Fair enough.
Like 1,000 shine bucks a week.
I mean, it is a bit of
or demolish your house in Minecraft.
You come around and you sell all their
Brutal.
stuff.
Hey man,
You
land
take all
ain't
their
cheap,
blocks.
right?
Yep.
It's like I play like I say, I play MMOs a lot, so my community is just welcome to just hop in and join me if they can catch up with me. But it's occasionally it gets to a point like with Guild Wars and Secret World, you're always leveled to where you are. So the game stops you from. Example, when I was playing the Star Wars: The Old Republic, doing an important quest mission, someone from my stream who had like max level stuff just swoops in, does it all for me, and goes, "Here you go, Chris. Enjoy your rewards." And I'm just like, well, that ruined it a little bit. So luckily, with like, I've got to be very careful picking sort of how people come and join me, especially with MMOs, because there will be those people who are like, "I've done it for you. Be proud of me." Like,
Yeah.
"No, you ruined everything."
Yeah, it does kind of spoil
Yeah.
the experience. I've had that before as
Yeah.
well when I used to play games with people, like, and then they end up saying, "Hey, I've got you all the max gear in the game, and here it is," and it's like, well, you've actually just ruined the game for me now.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
you can have it
I was
back.
talking about this. We were talking about this yesterday night, because we were playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse together, and we discovered a level you can do, and if you do it once and you're on level 1, you're level 15. So you can imagine what happens if you do that on a higher level. It's still going to give you a shit ton of XP.
And I could have
level up really
invited you as
quickly.
well. Like, we discovered this. I could
Yeah.
invite you to a level 53 mission that you can glitch complete at level 1 and just power level through the game. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to invite you. Or you were like, yeah, please don't invite me because you're going to ruin the game experience for me. I'm just going to be over leveled. I was like, we both kind of agreed and we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, just play through the game properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy
true.
stuff.
But
Yes.
when you set up a community event, what games do you prefer to play? I mean, I think I played Smash and GTA and Mario Kart, and those were all fucking great for casting multiplayer events.
For me, it's games with large open lobbies that people can just in, out, in, out. I don't want to be like something for like
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead. I was going to do Left 4 Dead for a bit, and then I realized it's going to be the same 4 to 8 people. If people are wanting to stay here, they're not going to give up their slots to someone else who wants to join because they're just here for the long run. So yeah, something where every match we can just clear the lobby, bring in whoever can get there first, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Me too. Like I'm limited because I have a Wii U, so I play Mario Kart 8. And Gary, this is funny that you mentioned that because what happens with Mario Kart 8 is if the room gets full, nobody else can come in. And I heard that if you shuffle, you can shuffle teams or whatever per every 4 matches, 8 matches, what have you. But what happens with shuffle mode, it sends those people and you get sent to a random room. So you might be in a completely separate room every 4 matches.
What?
What happened to half of the people that was in the race? They're like, oh, we're in another room. What the hell? What do you mean?
What?
It's like, I don't get that.
What? I haven't had that. No, I guess I never used Shuffle though. But yeah, that sounds fucking crazy. I've never had that.
And I don't like how the tournament mode, if you say this is the time that's open, you can only edit the room when it's closed. And I didn't know this, and I wanted the room to be always open. So I have like a 30-minute gap where it's closed. So I can't close my room out. And if you create more than 4 rooms, you can't create any more rooms. So I'm having this
shit.
dilemma right now.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 8. Fucking
Oh,
Nintendo.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always have the weirdest online systems, don't they? Like, I
Mhm.
love playing Nintendo games with my friends, but fuck, they have such a weird system where how you play together with your friends in Nintendo games. Like, what? Why is it like that? It's just the weirdest thing every time. Smash has it. Mario Kart has it. Like you always have to join like this complicated lobby system where it doesn't actually let you properly join up together, or as you said, it sometimes just shuffles you away to another game or whatever. Or you can't do it like properly. Like in Splatoon, apparently you have to play a couple games to get everybody in there because you can't just add people to the lobby. Apparently, this is all
crazy.
very complicated.
Or you need to add them on your friends list or something in order to get in a game. And I don't get that. Yeah.
Like playing Monster Hunter together.
Yeah.
Like that can be a bit of a task sometimes because you have
really?
you have to find the game and you have to like put a password on the room because you can't make like a closed room. You have to put a password on it. So you have to hide the password on the stream. And people have to find that room and join that room and enter the password to join.
Well, it happened on our first
it could have been
Monster
easier.
Hunter stream, didn't it? Like we set up a room and one just because we showed the password on the screen, one guy decided to join.
Yeah, and fuck with
just
fuck with
crazy.
the order of things.
Even though we've told people, please don't join the game, we will kick you out. People still come in.
Yeah,
Completely nuts.
and on 3U it was worse because the 3DS version you couldn't even play online. You had to have a Wii U to play online with any version of it, which was also like ooh.
Yeah.
They fixed it with 4, but still weird.
Or some of the games that don't even offer multiplayer. Like I wish Mario had a multiplayer, like online co-op multiplayer.
Oh yeah,
that would have
definitely.
been fun.
Yeah,
3D World or
like the new Super Mario Bros.
Right. How fun would that be? That's a trolley game if you play multiplayer. It's not actually. It's actually a lot more difficult when you play multiplayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can throw each other and jump on each other.
Yeah, you can totally be like a troll to everybody else and just be the asshole, in the whole entire group.
It's
like,
really good.
Not being, yeah. I've actually rage quit on New Super Mario Bros. Because of it. Yeah. Don't play multiplayer on that game.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah. Luckily, Kirby Superstar Ultra had it, but not online either. You can do it locally, but.
Oh, okay. The Return to
But yeah,
Dreamland on the
locally.
Wii was great in multiplayer. That was a great one. I wish they had
Yeah,
it online
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always like this. Yeah, I guess they're just not that into online, I suppose. Because most of it seems to be geared towards local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splatoon seems to be one of the earlier ones that is actually doing that a lot.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah,
Guess
I didn't
Mario
like
Kart a bit as well.
What is it? Bayonetta 2 multiplayer? That was I don't know why they did that.
It has a
I haven't even tried it because everybody just
Well,
kept telling me it was
that had
awful.
multiplayer.
Yeah, well,
yeah, I
think
did.
That's probably along the lines of the Mass Effect Bioshock multiplayer, where they were like, multiplayer is good, everyone loves it, regardless of where it is or if it's needed.
yep. All you
like
do
it,
is you
yeah.
unlock bosses and you connect to your friend and then you fight against the boss. That's all you do. You just fight bosses.
No benefit.
Oh,
or a
really?
bonus
Nothing
or
else?
anything like that.
Nope.
That's ridiculous.
What?
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
silly.
very silly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit weird. So yeah, it's definitely a bit finicky how this works because sometimes these games will just not work out. But what we've been playing lately, Guns of Icarus Online, that is fucking stellar for our.
We're probably
playing
going to do
on
that
cast
after the stream.
with
That should be
people.
some good fun.
Yeah.
Because you can get like 16 people into a lobby, or what is it?
Yeah,
four
Or
groups of
more.
four,
You
right?
can actually
So-
get
4 ships of 4
32.
is 32 people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Or
can
shooting.
after you get into the pre-lobby thing, you can actually go into the game and all join up the same as well, right? So you can get 32
Yep.
people in the same game quite easily. It's really nice.
That's
very
a lot
well.
of people.
A lot of bit renters.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of ships. It's a lot of ships going around blowing each other up.
Would you
Probably
guys
crazy.
would you guys ever purchase a server on a game for your community?
I've been tempted to. I know that Erin, when she used to do Minecraft a lot, she had a Minecraft server for her. Before she had a sub button, she did it for people who pledged a certain amount per month, and she allowed them on the server like a kind of a fake sub type thing. And that kind of went well. And I used to own a Minecraft server when I started out, but I just let all my viewers on for free, which obviously then led to a shitstorm. But you find that it's a lot of work. Like, people see you as the leader of the server. When you host the server, people come to you. Oh, so-and-so trolled me and blew up my house, and now I'm quitting the server and fuck your stream and stuff like that. And it's like, you get a lot of that childish perpetuation within it. I don't know. I don't know if I'd advise it or not. If you can moderate it and you can get people and you can mod Minecraft enough so that people can just play and have fun and there's mini games and stuff like that, then perfect. But if you allow people to interact with each other to the level of where they can fuck with each other, then unless you have like a really mature community, because at the time I didn't, you know, people will cry. People will cry.
Yeah, I mean, in a game like Minecraft, that's one of those games where I would do that. Like, I would set up like a private server, but that's one of the few titles where I would even bother like renting a private server and everything. I guess.
Yeah.
It would be good
If I
for
ever
a
did
game
the
like that,
Minecraft
though.
thing, I would have to get my hands on a server.
Yeah.
But if anyone came crying, I'd be
Definitely.
like, "Damn, tough luck." Welcome to the server.
Well, time to build a new house. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the land is available. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, there's a giant hole in the ground there now. That sounds like a great place
I
to
could
start
turn
building
around
something.
and sell that for some shine bucks.
Rent it,
Fucking
man.
Overlord shiny. Yeah, rent it.
Rent it.
Ah.
I'll build a
Fucking
huge
Ponzi
tower
scheme.
and sit up top of it and look down at my
Make them pay
Adorable
you.
subjects is the word you're looking for.
Yeah. Make them pay you. What do you call it?
shine bucks.
Well, rent, but no, like
Oh,
in-game
yeah,
units and stuff.
And don't forget the
Well, it's not
taxes.
called rent.
Oh,
If you
property
live on someone's land, the taxes exactly. Make them pay your land taxes. Yeah,
That's too much to
like they
calculate.
did it back in the days of yore. Well, it's simple. You just go over to them and you say, "What valuable things do you have? Those are
Well,
mine
you
now."
have, you have
live on my
grass. That's a grass tax.
land. You have gold, sir. There's a gold tax.
Gold.
I'd love to make a server with a Minecraft server.
Your
with
house
no
is
destruction and taxes.
4 blocks high. That's a skyscraper tax. Roof tax.
Just because you have a
3
tunnel
block
of 16
house.
deep, so yeah.
You have armor. That's a national.
How many steps have you taken today, sir? Because this is very important.
Yep.
If you walked all over my land, sir. Yeah. Oh my god. I see you have a plant there. The plant, yes. You can't just start planting things. You need to rent a space
Oil
where you can plant all
license.
these plants.
Questioning
Yeah.
taxes. That's a questioning fine.
And that will be everything you have.
Just leave
Oh,
tickets
you
for
can't. You
yourself
came
to
up
the
short. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to have to demolish everything now.
Just
Start placing
plant
TNT.
TNT right there where they can't get up. Like, you may want to
Yeah.
step back.
I
You got 5
honestly
seconds to get your shit and get away before it's gone.
I did have a thing over the top of the house called "If you don't pay your taxes and just have TNT lumbering over their house, where you can climb up and just press a
No, I'll build. I know
Well,
how to
you
build.
can build
wooden
cannons.
cannons in Minecraft. I'll
Yeah.
build a
Yeah.
announcement over
Yeah.
the server."
I'm sorry, House 72 is due for demolition.
It's like a banning experience, though. You blow up all the houses around it. I'm sorry
Oh
that.
my
Oh my god.
Tax
Just build the cannon. Sorry for the misfire.
I seem to have missed a couple blocks.
We're
Oh
gonna
my god.
just
Loitering tax. Yes. Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, that's a TNT.
And of course, you
tax.
tax
Yes,
them for
sir.
blowing them up. Yeah, exactly. Because someone has to pay for the destruction as well. So
Someone's got to clean it
Definitely.
afterwards.
The cleaning tax then. Damn.
Clean up. No, that's
And
when
for
you
the-
ring the bell and everyone can just run and grab the person's shit that's on the ground and just
Whoever cleans tax
go
rebate.
back to their business.
Tax rebate.
It's like feeding time.
Oh my god. Oh, shining head taxation, exactly.
Oh yes,
Exactly.
yes. You want to be on my Minecraft server.
Going
But
back,
yeah,
I really
I-
like that though. I'm sorry. I was gonna say
The
the
taxing?
point system. No, the point system that like to get the community to play. That's kind of cool. Like using
I
the
like
point
the idea
system.
that you can play like at 10 points for an hour's watching, and you've got 1,000 points. You've watched me for 100 hours. You've been here long enough to know what my
Right.
chat rules are. You'll know what my in-game rules are as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
you can kind of rely on those people not to be dickheads.
Yeah, point spots
Yeah.
kind of they're a double-edged sword. Like they're really really good for stuff like that. But all the guys here kind of know a few of the problems I have with point spots, like how they fill the chat up and whatnot. But other than that, yeah, they're really solid for stuff.
Well, you
like
know
that.
what you can do actually for your points is you can set it to where it costs points to check your points.
Can you?
Actually,
Oh, you can?
actually do that. You can actually do that.
Oh,
That's crazy.
it's tax on checking points.
That's absolutely crazy.
Service tax. Service tax. Yeah. Yeah, that's a
0.0
that's a good point,
bucks
actually.
given. Nice.
Nice. No, but I think that's like real life application that you can use like for your points towards something. That's kind of neat. I think that's kind of neat because that's why I feel like point systems, like what is it really used for aside from like an ego thing? Like, yeah, I've spent this much time here. Aside from that, I mean, it would be cool to make it like an actual currency where you can use it towards something, and like playing it as a community. That's kind of neat. You can spend your
UP Games is a good system for it as well.
Which one?
I don't know if you've seen UP Games has what UP Games system is for his points, his Drew points. He has a system where you can, if you have 500 points, you can shoot another member to purge them from the chat.
Oh, okay.
And it sounds like that would result in anarchy, but it actually works really well because the mods don't constantly have to be on top of everything all the time. A lot of the time, if someone's being a dickhole, or if someone's spamming, or if someone is spoiling, you can just give them a like 60-second timeout using the shoot.
That's a good plan. I like that.
It works really well. Like I'm sure Drew has reinforced good behavior on it, but it works really well.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. You guys would like ban me from all of your channels.
Yeah.
I've shot Gary.
What? Why?
My own chat
For
would
shooting
ban me
everyone?
from my own channel.
For shooting everyone? But you can't. You only...
As we saw earlier today, he can barely be trusted with a mod sword as it is. So just...
But it costs 500 to shoot someone.
It's just sometimes I slip up.
But it costs 500 to sue someone, and on average, you're not going to make much more than 200 per hour. So, you need to watch a lot before you could, like, actually shoot the entire chat. Like, I only have enough to still shoot, like, 10 people now, or 20 people. That's all I could do right now. And you can't shoot mods.
Too. I got nothing.
I mean, I have, like, 10,000 Drew points now, so I could shoot quite a bunch of people, but that's still not all of the chat for all of the time.
People.
What I could do, arguably, is constantly shoot Pew and keep him out of the chat that way, but someone else would shoot me if I tried that. That's the thing, it's a self-correcting system. It works quite well.
I'll use my points to get you back, Gary. Whoever shoots at you, I'll shoot at them.
And then I'll shoot at
you can't do that.
No,
you can't totally do that.
Gary will take care of you.
We need Ram. We need Ram to shoot Gary some more.
No.
See, but I have a lot of points. See,
Save
that's
his
the
up
thing.
for the great D-Day, where he just unloads on chat.
Just bans chat.
He's gonna go hatred on chat.
Oh dear.
I mean, you could, but nobody does because it's a self-correcting system. If you try that, someone else is going to shoot you. And the mods can shoot for free, so... Well, practically for free, but they have magical guns that only time you out for 1 second instead of 60. So...
Oh, that's no power.
Well, because they can just time you out as well, so they don't need a fucking proper gun. They just have stun guns.
Oh yeah, mods are overpowered.
Mods can do things.
They can just click you and press T, and then you're gone for 600 seconds, so that's way easier. But yeah, I think that's like the way Shiny does it, or the way Drew does it. I think those are good point systems. They work. They're they, as Daikon said, they apply to something in the stream that's also sort of a real world equivalent, which is nice.
Yeah.
I haven't really applied any of that to my stream. I think that would be quite nice. I might do that. Something similar. You know, if I would multiply a lot of stuff anyway, then I would definitely do that. I'm not currently doing that, but could work.
Yeah, I don't play enough multiplayer to do that, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who just purged Big Dave? Like, okay.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah, we don't have a shoot system. My system's kind of got a joke
God.
point system. We have a system called fucks. They generate at a rate of 0 per never. You know, they don't generate. nobody gets fucks, and you only get fucked if I give you a fuck.
Oh, I tried to time out Obot.
He gave me 9,001 fucks. I have so many fucks.
Did everyone else hear that car alarm, by the way?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yes,
I
we
thought
can.
that was like the police.
Fuck's sake, again.
It is the police. He's obviously some kind of criminal. He can't answer now because he's muted. It's great. Obviously, he's some kind of criminal. I mean, look at him.
I know, I wouldn't trust him.
Aww. No, but yeah, I would say if you're gonna play with someone, that one of a point system like that is probably pretty good. I haven't really explored that. I would probably do that if I would ever group cast or a multiplayer cast something. That's a good one I'm gonna keep in mind. Because eventually I will play stuff like Overwatch and Unreal Tournament on my stream, and it would be good for that as well. Because you could set up a lobby and then invite people, depending on if they have enough points, so you know that they've been there for long enough, etc. That might work. Yeah. Do we have anything else on the fucking ledger right now?
Not on the ledger. What we got on the Twitch, on the Twitter doc. Sorry.
Oh, Splatoon is probably a good one to do it with as well. Steve Chop said, Splatoon is probably one of the most enjoyable games this year for me so far. They need to add some mechanics though. Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot actually.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's very bare bones at the moment for what they're charging for it.
Yeah. So that's a good thing, probably to keep in mind if you want to buy Splatoon. You might want to look into it a bit, or what features it has. Maybe not buy it right away. You could wait for a bit. You know, it's probably gonna get expanded with more stuff. Yeah, Unreal Tournament 4, Big Dave. I can't wait for that shit, man. It looks so good, and it's being completely community made, which is an interesting thing. It's pretty new.
Good.
Like that's not something that happens a lot. Yeah, I
People
think
know
it's
what they
gonna be
want,
very
they'll
good.
put it in.
Yeah, like, especially because this was already such a big thing in Unreal Tournament. If anybody here has played a lot of Unreal Tournament in the past, you'll know that Unreal Tournament itself is like, half of the levels that you would play were made by the community. Half of the character models people used were made by the community, etc., etc. In Unreal Tournament, it's already such a big community-made thing. It's only natural progression for a game like that to do it this way, I'd say. So, it's pretty excellent. What's happening right now? What are you? Oh god,
Chat's just degrading.
the chat is degrading. Maybe it's time to time to jump into some fucking Guns of Icarus. You guys like that? It's been about an hour since we started this, anyway, isn't it? Since we started this section.
Pretty much.
Oh, good job, you. You're not muted at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Try again.
God,
Yes.
damn it! Right, yeah. No, I was saying, it's a good job. We'll probably be finishing up regarding Twitch soon. But as a note for when we do finish it up, and before we do, not finishing it just yet, but guys, please go follow our guest, OfficialDAIKON. He is a fantastic caster on Twitch. He formerly known as the Raging Asian. He's fantastic. Formerly.
What happened?
Maybe
Did he stop?
What happened?
What do you mean, formerly?
Yeah.
I still rage. Have you seen me rage?
I kind of want to.
I've never seen
I
you
kind of want to
rage.
play the.
Oh, I can.
I've never seen you
Oh, I
rage.
You should see me play Metroid. Super Metroid.
Yeah, I was about to say, wow, a game like that
I
will
didn't see
make
you
you
play
rage the shit
Super. I
out.
saw you playing the other one.
I've seen him rage. It's fantastic. And definitely go check him out. He does a lot of the interesting thing. It's kind of a double-edged sword right now because you don't have a good enough system to play kind of the most up-to-date games and the really heavy games, but you pull out kind of like the
tomorrow.
So you getting it tomorrow?
I got the parts already. I'm building it tomorrow.
Oh, nice, good stuff.
Oh, you got a new
broadcast
PC to set
building
up. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're gonna cast the build.
Mm-hmm. Gonna cast the build. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's good stuff. I'm gonna watch that.
Nice.
So Daikon's building his new PC tomorrow. If you're into this kind of stuff like I am, go check that out. That's gonna be
I'm
good.
gonna follow him right now.
Aren't you modded?
Wow.
Am I modded? Don't tell me I'm modded. Am I modded?
Probably not.
Feel free to
Don't
say
mod
no.
Shiny. Don't mod Shiny in any chat. He has proven today already that he doesn't like. Literally, we've had people messing around, and he had to like ban them. He ended up banning like 3 people either side.
Whoa!
Okay, like
I
2.
misclicked one
Only
time.
one.
One time. I've got.
But still,
pretty
he
good at
accidentally
it.
shot a man in the street. To be
Shiny
fair.
banned
He
all my
accidentally shot a man in the
subs, and
street.
it's just horrific.
Filthy liar.
Wow.
Yeah, as a note to all
Rule
chats,
number one,
please
never
don't
mind
mod
Shiny.
He's banned me from his chat once by accident.
Big Dave paid the
was
price. Oh my god.
That was.
oh, was it you really?
It was funny. We were. I was watching Shiny, and we didn't know each other kind of like well enough to have each other on Skype and stuff like that. And I was watching him play some Amnesia, and he was meant to purge someone in his chat because they were backseating or doing something stupid.
Oh, this was.
And he was
great
like,
purge. I remember
you know what? You can take a 10-minute break. Just fuck off for 10 minutes. And timed them out. Missed them. They were still in the chat, like talking, and just this guy clocked that he was supposed to be timed out and timed me out instead. I'm messaging his mods like, guys, Shiny got me by accident. Please, I've been shot
Oh
over
my
here.
God.
Help. And yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
that
god.
happened.
Oh.
So
And I
Pew
never
lay
looked
dying
back.
in the street
I never
while
looked
another
back.
criminal took away. Oh my god. Well, did you
It's
ever?
10 minutes
You
later,
must
I
have done that. Then. I wish
no,
you
no,
wouldn't
I
have
had to
done
wait
that
the whole 10 minutes. He didn't realize.
Yeah, no. He can't bang. He was like,
That's
Shiny,
fucking great.
you banned me. And I was like, who are you? Banned.
Oh my god, that's perfect. How long ago was this?
This was
like
long
a
time
year ago.
Yeah, it was about a year ago.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
crazy.
Funny thing is, I don't even have that many
Crazy.
people in chat.
Yeah, it was like around that 10 viewer time, and it was like, how did you manage that?
Oh, that's great.
Uh,
Was it really on accident though? People are asking. I'm seriously starting to doubt that. That's true.
It
well,
definitely.
I didn't really know Pew like that back then.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to banter with
Yeah.
me at that point. It was definitely an accident.
I never regretted it.
It was funny shit.
Never regretted it.
Never regretted it.
Gave him his just dessert there.
I
Oh my
had to
God.
establish my dominance.
Harry did come back though.
Or eventually.
Did come back, yeah.
Eventually.
It's
Shit
that
talked him on
attraction
Twitch
of
for a
that
while.
shiny head.
That
Shit
shiny
talked
head
him on
production
Twitch
guy
for a
fucking timed me out in his chat. Don't follow him.
Unfollow
No,
this man and then
actually,
give him the
I
link.
did misclick that. That did happen one time again, and the person did come back, but they were such an asshole about it.
Oh my
They
god.
were super asshole about
I
it.
enjoy it. Like,
Yeah.
do you guys get this? Like,
ban
when
him
you time someone out and they're like, and you're just like, all right, just take 10 minutes to chill, and then they come back and they're just like spewing horrible stuff. And you're just like, well,
Oh,
so glad I made
it's
it.
even
character
what's better is when you just purge them.
Yeah.
It's a simple purge,
Yeah.
and they just
Yeah.
flip shit.
We've treated this before on BitRant, but can people please stop freaking out when we purge you? Like, can we just agree on that the 1 second timeout isn't that fucking bad, please? Like, we're just removing your message from chat because you're probably doing something stupid. Just chill the fuck out, please. It's not.
And
it's
please
not a
don't
fucking.
take a
We haven't.
screenshot of that and post it on Twitter.
Yeah.
You've done that
It's
to
a
you?
1 second
Yeah,
timeout.
multiple
kidding
times.
me?
And then, they say, hey, why don't you like learn how to take a joke before you purge me, and tag me on it? And I'm like, well, I guess you're banned now.
What?
Thanks. Like,
Why
Yeah.
can't you write enough about
Goodbye.
why? Now I know
The
why
hell?
you should have been banned. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can even send you a screenshot of one right now through via chat.
I should screenshot all of mine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's horrible. I don't know why people do that. Like, what do you get out of it? Nothing. It looks like you are a
See-
dick. That's it.
Yeah. And someone
there's-
just said
there-
like, oh,
okay,
that's the
my
internet.
hands
That's
are
the
up
first
here.
thing that's gonna happen.
My hands are up here. This is not me doing this. This is
Oh, geez.
See,
Yeah,
but
chat, please.
somebody
stop,
just
please.
not me.
somebody
Oh,
in the chat
God.
just said like this is the internet, this is the first emotion that's gonna happen. Like outrage is always the first emotion, and I think that's a shit argument. I expect better from you guys. I expect you guys to
Shame.
not
That's the same.
outrage
Yeah, I
Like,
can't
whenever-
read
whenever I
chat, guys,
purge
if it's
you.
being purged. Let's stop with it.
What's happening
Holy
to your chat?
People have just my mods are being stupid. Come on, it's been a
What?
fucking. I'm gonna be really honest just to address the mods for a second today. Like, stop fucking around, like,
What
because
the
it's been
fuck?
like all day. Let's fucking stop. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
But yeah, like I say, like outrage is the first emotion. It doesn't happen in my chat because the people who come to my chat are not like outrageous people. So if that's how you feel about it, that's your attitude, not everyone else's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I expect better from everyone. So yeah, it's a dumb argument.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a purge. I mean, for those of you who don't understand what it is, a 1 second timeout. It's just something to remove your text from the chat. That's called a purge. So you're only like timed out for 1 second. After that, you can just type. It's just to get your message out of the chat so that the streamer or people who are watching don't see the spoiler or potentially other content that is like not in line with the rules out of the chat. That's it. There's no harm done.
It's the name.
Probably no ill
It's not
intentions.
worth getting mad over purges, but
Can we call it something other than purge? Can we call it like, oh, we're dusting? that sounds less violent.
You got
Or
dusted.
sweet dust, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we just had to.
I mean, a
dust
purge
chat.
works for me. It's just gone from the chat, but you're not gone yourself. You can stay. You know.
It's like I love my mods, but they have these moments where they're like B-Rex mods, and they're like, oh, they're not concentrating on the chat a little bit. Let's fuck around. Let's fuck up the chat, and it's like, It's happened about a couple of times today. Usually I'm okay with it, but during BitRant, it's like, I need to see the chat. I'm feeding from this. So it's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, purges in general, if it's one message that you put and it was a spoiler or something, the best thing to say if you got purged was either nothing or sorry. Like just say nothing or sorry. And it's usually the best thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, usually I assume there was no ill intent anyway, so don't make it ill intent by then swearing at me for removing your message that wasn't probably in line with the rules anyway.
Read the chat rules and not get purged. That works too.
Always read the chat rules. Love
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to say, like, oh, can I give some help? That's fine. You can ask me if you can give me some help, because then I can tell you, no, that's okay. Our rules say we don't do that. Like, no backseating. Because
I
people
do love
just
it when
assume a
people
lot.
try to use that as some excuse. So, oh, I didn't read the chat rules. You shouldn't be like, well, no,
Yeah.
they're there. You should read them.
Yeah, it's not my
that
problem.
doesn't,
like-
that doesn't give you a free ticket. For the love of God.
That's
I mean, I
there's
don't put
actually a
chat
law
rules on
that
my
says
channel.
not knowing the law is not
It's
not like
my
an exempt
responsibility
thing.
to read chat or you read the rules. It's my responsibility to put the rules there for you to read. That's
Yeah.
it. That's where that stops.
Like,
More or
if
less
you don't know the law that murdering people isn't allowed, then you're still not gonna
Right.
go around murdering people because you still know it's wrong. So just do it.
Just be
It's
courteous.
very
That's all that's all I ask. Just be courteous. That's it. I think courtesy should be
Yeah.
given. And respect and disrespect, both of them equally are earned. So just because you come in, you don't earn respect. You be courteous. And most
Yeah,
people
yeah,
don't,
that's true. That's true.
like, treat me with respect. What respect? I'll treat you with courtesy. Hey, you're welcome here. But if you're not being courteous enough, if you're not giving that same courtesy to me, then
Yeah.
I'd rather not have you
Yeah,
here.
no, I agree. Definitely, that's a very good.
Oh, does
perspective
that
to put it
kill
as well.
you from? Oh God. Okay. I just typed that command for you.
Yep.
I see what happens.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
Oh, that seppuku?
Yeah,
Oh.
I even put seppuku on a cooldown because I think Ventic put it on a cooldown because when I'm like, oh yeah, guys, we've got seppuku, so if you want to kind of use the command just to purge yourself from chat, when you mention to the chat that you have a command, the whole of chat goes, and they just start whacking it in.
Like
we had
I
the
just
entire yeah, it was shiny, and we had the entire chat just go seppuku, and the whole chat just went message deleted, like all the way up, and I'm just like, I can't stream like this.
Oh my
So
God.
a new
Put it-
command,
put it
boys
down
and
on
girls,
it.
called !jump off a bridge, and then boom.
Yes, and please go and test it.
Oh, I might make
vigorously.
one of those.
Jump off a bridge as the
Jump off
seppuku
a bridge.
command. Yeah,
And then everyone will do it. And I'll
Oh, wait.
love it.
yeah.
Shiny, you don't use Mubot because Mubot has the seppuku on.
No, I use deep. I'm trying to switch over. I'm looking into Ankbot, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out how I can switch all my points over.
No, that's gonna be hard. I actually
You can do it
really
in Angbot.
You can?
I think you might. I think you have
I
to
can't
do
find
it
a-
like
I
by
haven't
exporting it, but
find a way yet. I mean, it says you can, but you need a text file. And I don't know where the hell the text file is for Deepbot.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
I made a
like
command called
Mubot.
Sudoku, which is the same thing.
Doing
Hmm?
all
What?
the manual
Sorry?
transfers. That's a lot of freaking points.
Sudoku, like the game.
Sudoku?
Yeah, mine's
You
called
just
Sudoku
Gary's the
because
Sudoku.
people.
People make
Yeah,
jokes
mine's
about
called
it. Like,
Sudoku.
Gary's chat, it's Sudoku, mine is seppuku.
Seppuku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Japanese.
Yeah, because people confuse it. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason. It's
I've
great.
got one like the one I haven't got it turned on yet, but the one I'm sort of putting into my Ankbot is just undo ! Undo. Nice.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
Do yeah, that works.
Control Z. No. Yeah, that works.
Yeah. CTRZ always
pretty good.
command, that'd be fun. That'd be fun indeed.
Oh, man.
I don't
Peace
think we've
and
got anything
love.
left to talk about.
Yeah, I'm with Ram here.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
happy to blather for on and on and on, but we can
Have we hit that wall now? Or are we
we kind of hit the
There.
wall a little bit. So yeah,
I mean, we can do
thank
that
you-
on Hands of Icarus.
Thank you so much for everyone for coming out. It's been a really fun kind of discussion. You got anything closing words, Daikon?
No, thank you so much for having me, and everybody in chat. Thank you for welcoming me. And it looks
Yeah,
like I
man.
got some people followed, and thank you so much, guys. I love
Yeah,
the support.
definitely.
You guys are awesome.
Go follow Official Daikon. He's wonderful. Definitely go follow him up.
Yeah, like
Um,
people say this, like, oh, go follow this person, and a lot of time, I get it, it sometimes it doesn't happen, but whatever. But I legitimately mean this. Go check him out. He's fucking awesome. He has a really entertaining stream, and you should go check out his entertainment because he's fucking great. So go do that.
Absolutely.
Do it for us.
Absolutely.
Do us a
Thank you,
favor.
guys.
What we'll be doing here, the BitRant guys, so me, Shiny, Ram, and Gary. I don't think Ram is going to go live on his channel, but we are going to go and play some Guns of Icarus. So we'll kind of have a little mini BitRant After Dark session. We'll keep you informed on that. It should be happening if everyone's still up for it. You up for it still, Shiny?
If I'm subscribed to you but I unfollow you, will the alert still pop up?
I think it does.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it does.
Curious. I don't know why I'm thinking about that, but
I think the troll follows is like a cooldown.
but what was the question? I'm sorry.
You still up for some Guns of Icarus?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a yep. Okay, yep, we're doing some Guns of Icarus. That was the
Okay.
noise.
Yeah.
That's not a yep at all.
Yeah, that's the.
the time.
So yeah, there may be a Guns of Icarus cast after this. Stick around. But for now, guys, it's been fantastic. It's been another BitRant, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.